Hello everyone, my name is Rosa. It has been some time since I last uploaded a video, but I have just been busy with work. Anyway, I am glad to be back uploading this video. So this is just one of the videos I had said I would upload previously. It is just a speed paint of one of my original characters that I had done for a story I had written when I was in middle school. So let me just start off by introducing you to the character. This character's name is Violet. She is the Witch of Darkness in the story. The story that she comes from is mostly a fantasy comedy story. Essentially, the gist of it is that she has come to the regular world to try and curse somebody in order to become a full-fledged witch, but she runs into some trouble as she's not really able to decide who to curse in order to finish her apprenticeship. Her main dilemma throughout the first part of the story is just deciding whether she truly wants to be an evil witch. Since she is the Witch of Darkness, she does feel the need to follow that path where she has to curse people, versus in reality where she is just very much a happy-go-lucky person, where she just loves reading and listening to other people tell their stories. So she's basically caught between the path of following her true self versus what other people expect her to be. So it's a very generic story from the first part, where she is just trying to decide what to do with her life. The only thing that differs for this character is that instead of being like middle school age or high school age, she is already essentially 20 when she comes to the human world. Since being the Witch of Darkness does carry some negative stigma even among witches, so she does tend to keep a low profile, and she tries not to get mixed up with the other witches in her village in a negative way. So a bit about her personality. Like I said, she's a very happy-go-lucky person. She really enjoys fairy tales and like fantasy stories. She essentially decides to become an evil witch based on the stories that she has read, where all the characters that are witches are usually associated with evil or do evil things. So that's why she feels pressured to also follow in that footsteps, especially since she is the Witch of Darkness and most people already treat her with that stigma even in her own village. So when she comes to the human world, the story does start off with her meeting 3 other characters that become friends to her and try and teach her that she doesn't, just because she has the power of darkness doesn't mean she has to follow the same path as the stories that she has always read or what she's been told she has to. And they even introduce her to different stories from this world where there is characters where they go against what they usually portray. That is essentially the first part of the story. It does delve into more mysterious aspect of the story later on, but the first part of the story is very relaxing, very comedic. I am gonna talk a bit about her outfit. So the outfit that I drew her here was just the regular outfit that apprentices use in her village to show that they're still students, they're not fully fledged witches, they haven't graduated yet. Because she has been kept isolated from everyone and everything, she doesn't really know any better that this is not how people in the human world dress, so she just ends up coming to our world dressed like this. So people at first do think she is cosplaying when she reveals she is a witch. She tells people she's a witch. She doesn't know. She wasn't supposed to tell others that she's a witch and can do magic. So she ends up doing magic in front of some people, and so they just end up presuming she's just really into her role. It is only later on in the story where she encounters fairies. I'm probably gonna upload their character sheet later on as well, but basically they believe that she was here doing evil magic when she wasn't. She was just essentially just messing around. So they try to hunt her down, but they end up just figuring out she's just kind of an idiot, basically. Like, she isn't really aware that humans don't know magic is real, and she's supposed to be keeping that under wraps. That's why she has this type of clothing on, which her witch hat. It later does change when she's made aware she wasn't supposed to be showing off her power. She does get a change of clothes. I didn't draw it for this video because it was already kind of long. I did try to cut most of the parts, like me sketching, doing most of the line art, and doing most of the coloring. I did try to cut it out, but it still ended up being, I think, around 8 minutes long. I was trying to get it shorter than that. That's kind of like the first part of the story. Also keep in mind, I wrote this when I was in middle school. Currently I am I'm basically re-editing some parts. Like, the amount of cliche that's in this story, I'm pretty sure it's because I wrote it when I was young and I just did a bunch of stuff because I thought it would be funny. Reading on it now, it really is pretty cringy. So yeah, but I am planning on doing something with this story. I don't want to just keep it in my computer forever, so I have been going back through it, re-editing. The story is complete. I completed it when I was in middle school. I just never released it anywhere. I believe I wrote this when Wattpad was first coming out and it was really popular. So I think, I don't really remember. I think I was planning to release it on there, but I never actually did. So I just have the documents on my email. The story overall is very lighthearted. Like I said, it's mainly comedy and fantasy. But yeah, this is just a bit about the story that I wrote. And then that's just the way the character looks. If I'm not mistaken, I believe I gave her purple eyes. That's why she's called Violet. So you can see how creative I am when it comes to names. But yeah. Or did I give her brown eyes? Honestly, I don't even remember. No, I think she has purple eyes. Yeah, she has purple eyes. Sorry, I forgot. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your patience, and I'll see you around. Thank you. Bye.